So first we're starting off with my suitcase, and in my suitcase I like to pack at least 3 swimsuits, especially when I'm going to a place like Hawaii. When I'm not, I'll usually just pack one because you never know if the hotel is going to have a jacuzzi. But if you plan on swimming a lot during your trip, I think 3 swimsuits is the perfect amount. Whenever I go on a trip, I always make sure to bring a dry bag. And this is awesome so that at the end of the trip, you're not coming home with mixing wet clothes with dry clothes and dirty clothes with clean clothes. Pajamas. A lot of people forget to pack pajamas on their trip because they're so focused on packing their clothes, but then when they get there, they realize they have nothing to sleep in except for like nice fancy clothes. And then also shorts and skirts. I like to bring 2 to 4 pairs depending on how the weather is, which brings me to my next tip, which is check the weather before you go. And no matter what the weather is, I always make sure to pack at least 2 to even 4 pairs of jeans and warm pants. I also like to bring a hat so that when I go swimming and my hair's a mess after, I can throw a hat on and I look good. And then also make sure to pack some cute tops. These are tops that are pretty small so you can fit a lot of them, and you can dress them up or down. And yes guys, this is an actual t-shirt. I was confused too when I bought it. Now along with some cute and fancy tops, the next thing you're going to want to bring is a ton of casual tops. These are just your kind of everyday average Brandy Melville comfy tops, and these are perfect because number 1, you can use them to sleep in, number 2, you can throw them on super quickly after going to the pool, and number 3, put on some shorts and it creates a super effortless outfit. And then of course a bandeau to wear underneath. Leggings. I always make sure to pack 1 pair of leggings with me because I live on them on every trip basically. And then also a fancy dress. I recommend bringing one of these, at least like a fancy romper or something. You never know if your parents want to go to dinner or something and you're stuck with all this casual clothes. So having one a little bit dressier outfit is a must. Save space and only pack 1 pair of sandals. You're only going to use 1. And then of course my undies. I like to pack my beauty products with me in my carry-on because I know that they're going to be right beside me, so I know they won't be like handled badly or broken, and it saves me room in my backpack. And then of course animal ears. And that's it for my suitcase. Now onto my carry-on. So when I go to like a tropical vacation, I always pack a backpack instead of a purse, and the first thing are my sunglasses. I like to bring Ray-Bans because they go with everything, and then also I have to pack my headphones to drown out the sound of crying children on the airplane, and also to listen to my music. Okay, so travel tip. If you're going on an airplane, chances are your stuff is all gonna be kind of jumbled up in your bag, so make sure you pack your most expensive favorite makeup in your close purse to guarantee that it's not gonna get broken. For when I wanna freshen up my makeup on the plane, I like to bring blush, concealer, powder for my shiny airplane face, and I usually carry at least 5 bright lip colors with me. And last but not least, bobby pins and safety pins. I also, on my carry-on, like to pack some lotion with me because sometimes the hotel lotion is kind of watery and my skin is always super dry. The next thing to make sure that you have are all of your charging cables. Before you leave the house, make sure that you have all of the stuff that you need to charge things. Then of course, I have to bring my iPad, and recently I've been obsessed with downloading shows for the plane. I love How to Get Away with Murder. And then I'm also playing this game. It's called Daddy Longlegs. As you can see, I clearly have no idea how to play this game, so if you know, please help me in the comments down below. Of course, when I like to spoil myself and buy some Wi-Fi on the plane, then I will go on Pinterest and update my pin boards. Revealing that truth that was buried inside, I feel. And there's this snow globe. Of course, when you go on an airplane, you're going to want to make sure you have all of your documents that are important, like your passport and your wallet. And then travel tip, leave your expensive purses at home. You don't need to risk impressing anybody and end up losing or damaging your expensive stuff. Instead, bring one super cute but super inexpensive crossbody and carry that everywhere. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I can never forget to pack my camera and my underwater housing, especially when I'm going to a tropical place, because it's pretty awesome when you're snorkeling. And then socks. You guys know how much I love my socks. Now, travel tip. I'm sure you guys already know this one, but if you have capped products, they can explode with the high altitude, so make sure that you put them in Ziploc bags and also put them in your carry-on in your backpack to make sure that you keep an eye on them and make sure that they're not exploding all over your clothes. Now, if you have a favorite beauty product you have to carry with you, but it's way too big to fit in your carry-on, and you don't want to take the whole thing, at most convenience stores, you can find these cute little tubs for traveling that you can put just enough that you need. They're TSA approved, and they're going to save you a ton of space. My next travel tip is to wear your bulkiest clothes on the plane to save a ton of space. Wear your biggest sweater on the airplane, wear your boots on the airplane if you plan on bringing some cute boots, and bring your jacket because your carry-on allows you to bring one jacket, so you might as well save some space and wear it. So now that I've packed all my stuff and I've gotten dressed to go on my trip, I guess the final step is to travel.
Came in like the breeze.
So I got to go to Hawaii for the first time ever and it was beautiful. I think my favorite pair of Sperry's that I wore were these red ones. They were the red canvas Bahamas and they're available exclusively at Journey's Footwear.
We built a roundhouse somehow. With our hands over our hearts, and we swore on that day that it'll never fall apart. We'll never fall apart. We'll never fall apart. With our hands over.
While I was in Hawaii, I got to attempt surfing for the first time.
Get it straight. Now start paddling a little bit. Paddle.
Have you ever wondered? You'll find